Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School. I am Nida Subramanian, your English faculty. How are you all? I hope you are all doing really good and fine. So let's start with our English classes. The first chapter from the text Snapshots, The Summer of a Beautiful White Horse. This wonderful story is a nostalgia. The narrator is explaining about a childhood experience of his in a very memorable and a wonderful manner. This beautiful story is written by an Armenian writer, William Saroyan. William Saroyan writes extensively about the Armenian immigrants in California. He has created a prose style full of enthusiasm and optimism. He is considered as one of the most prominent writers in the mid-20th century. So now let us get into the story. The story begins by introducing the two main characters, Aram, a 9-year-old boy, and Murad, a 13-year-old boy. Murad taps on the window of Aram and wakes him up. When Aram looks out of the window, he sees that Murad is sitting on a very beautiful white horse. Aram says that this sight was something that he could not believe. Aram also gives two reasons for his statement. The first reason that he gives is that he was filled with excitement and thrill. From a very young age, it was Aram's greatest desire to ride a horse. By seeing Murad with a horse, Aram says that he was filled with much excitement that he could not believe his dream or his desire was becoming true. The second reason that Aram gives for not believing what he saw was that Aram says that he knew that their family were extremely poor and hence Murad could not afford to buy a horse and bring it in front of Aram. Hence, Aram had a very strong feeling inside him that Murad had stolen this horse. Aram did not want to believe that Murad had done such a wrong thing. Aram also goes on to further explain this by describing to us about his family. Aram says that both of them belonged to the Armenian tribe of Garolanian family. He says that the entire Gargolanian family belonged to extreme poverty, and he explains this as the most amazing and comical poverty. By this he means that they were in an extreme poverty state. But in spite of being so extremely poor also, the entire family had given foremost priority to their rich tradition of being honest. Aram says this with so much confidence and proud feeling, no one in their tribe could ever become a thief. Hence, it disturbs and causes fear in Aram, thinking that Murad has gone against their family tradition and principle and stolen a horse. When Aram asks this to Murad, he ignores the question. This further makes Aram confident that Murad has actually stolen a horse. However, Aram justifies Murad's this act of stealing by saying that if you are stealing and causing harm to someone, it is a crime. But if you are stealing for only fulfilling your simple pleasures and joys, it is not a crime. So here, Aram says that Murad has stolen the horse only for them to ride, and later on they would return it to their owner. Hence, Murad has not done a big crime by stealing that horse. With such an explanation, Aram supports Murad's act of stealing the horse. They both decide to take the horse for a ride and move along with the horse behind their house. As they are walking along with the horse, Aram also goes on to explain about the character of Murad. He says that Murad has a very enthusiastic and energetic character. He is extremely adventurous and loves to take risks. Aram describes this character of Murad by saying that he has got a crazy streak. Streak means character or a quality in your character. Aram says that in every family, most of the family members would be behaving in a similar manner because we belong to a family. So most of the family members would be behaving in a similar manner. But there would be one such person in every family that behaves in a very strange and odd manner, different from all others. In their family also, such an odd or different behavior was first seen in their uncle named Uncle Khusrau. He describes Uncle Khusrau as an enormous man with a powerful head of black hair and the largest moustache. Uncle Khusrau was known for his impatience, irritable nature, and by roaring or yelling at people to stop them from talking with his words, "It is no harm, pay no attention to it." By this statement, Uncle Khusrau only means to express his state of hopelessness. The Armenian tribe had to leave their country by force and now they were living as refugees in California. Uncle Khusrau felt a state of helplessness and hopelessness by losing everything they had. Hence, he was very furious in nature. Aram explains this with an incident. Once, Uncle Khusrau was trimming his moustache in a barber's shop and his son Arik came running to him from 8 blocks to tell him that their house was on fire. Uncle Khusrau dismissed the boy by saying that it is no harm, pay no attention to it. This greatly shocked the child and the barber. But for Uncle Khusrau, this was not a matter of concern or worry because they had already lost everything they had and were now living as refugees in California. Similarly, Aram says that Murad also showed such kind of odd and different behavior. Although Murad's father Zoreb was a very practical and humble man, Murad was behaving almost like his uncle Khusrau. So my dear children, with this we will conclude today's class. What happens after Murad and Aram takes the horse for the ride? Let's find that out in our next class. Some important points to be noted from today's class are the important principles of Gadolinian family, the character of Uncle Khusrau and the character of Murad. Notes for this lesson is given. Study the notes properly. A test paper is also given. All should attempt the test paper. It is compulsory for all the students to attempt the test paper. So till we meet again in the next class, have a nice day and be good children. Thank you.